Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope you all are doing really great. This is me, your teacher, Miss Jasba Kharan from the Smart Schools for Syed Ahmed Khan campuses and Gulistani Johar campus. This is your social studies grade 4 recorded lecture in which we are going to do some written work of our chapter Deserts in Pakistan. Yes, we have enough discussed about this chapter in our physical classes or in our live session as well. Now it's time for just doing some written work. So let's just start the written work. Keep your pencils in your hand, sharp your pencils, sharp your blue color pencil, sharp your black pencil. Keep your copies ready in front of you, and let's just do some written work today. Now first page that you have to do is you have to make a title page of your chapter. As you all know that before this the chapter was the plains and plateaus of Pakistan. We have done 8 question answers of this chapter, and we done a little activity of page number 35 in which we have to define the terms. There were 4 terms which we defined, and we have to write down the following what these following things were famous for. So that was the work of plains and plateaus of Pakistan. And now we are moving on to our new work, that is the desert in Pakistan's question answers. So first of all you will make here first of all you will complete all of your previous work, then you will move to this part of the thing that you will make the title page of deserts in Pakistan. After making the title page of this chapter, you will make the index. Yes, this time I have attached the picture of things similar like you have all in your books, in your copies. The index, you have to make index very important. Why? Because I've been seeing a lot of students being neglecting this thing, so I don't want that kind of thing. I want you all to make a proper final term, chapter plains and plateaus of Pakistan. This is how you have to make your index. You have to mention these things properly. Why it is with bold letters? Because you have to write it with your blue color pencil. You will write the question answers, you will mention each and everything over here, and after that we will move to our next part, which is the question answers. So the topic is questions and answers. You will write down the date. Don't forget to mention date. You will write it on your left hand side and CW on your right hand side. So the first question is, don't forget that all of the things which we mentioned with blue should be written with your blue color pencil, and the one with black with your black pencil. Alright. So first one is define a desert. Now what actually is a desert? An area where land is dry, barren, and yes, less than 10 inches of rainfall per year is known as desert. I told you all that that area where the land is totally dry and barren means the where you cannot grow any kind of crops, and it is getting 10 inches of less rainfall, that area is to be known as a desert. Question number 2, how is the weather condition of a desert? What kind of weather conditions does a desert have? A desert has extreme temperatures and gets less rainfall. Well, most of the deserts get less rainfall, and they have very extreme temperatures. Whether if it's the extreme hot weather, most of the time it's extreme hot, but there is one desert which is also the coldest desert, and it has extreme cold weather as well. Question number 3, why is Kharan desert called the sandy desert? The reason is that the Kharan desert is known as the sandy desert as it is sand dunes with a layer of pebbles underneath. Yani I was telling you about this thing that the Kharan desert sand dunes are the things in which the layers of sand, so layers of sands on it and the pebbles underneath over it. Pebbles means a little small kind of stones that are underneath that sand uske niche. So that is why it is known as the sandy desert, because sand dunes are properly made over uske par bahut zyada there you can see the sand dunes over there as well. And if you remember that Thar desert is known as the friendly desert, and Kharan desert is known as the sandy desert. Question number 4, what is a mirage? A mirage is an image that looks real but it's really not, it is not really there. caused by layers of air being at different temperatures and thicknesses. I told you and I showed you the video as well that it's in kind of an illusion. Means, for example, if you think that a reflection of a light and a water, for example, you can see that there's so many hot temperature and there is a reflection on the sand of the desert, but you think that that thing is over there, but in reality that thing is actually not over there. So this is what a mirage is. It's like a kind of a optical illusion. Question number 5. What does the word Cholistan mean? What does the word Cholistan mean? So the word Cholistan actually came from the word Chol. The name Cholistan is derived from the Turkish word Chol, meaning desert. The word Chol actually came from the Turkish word which means desert in our Turkish language. This is what Cholistan means. And the fun fact for it is that the normal people, that the local people also call it the Rohi desert as well. Question number 6. What is semi-nomadic life? I told you what is semi-nomadic life. That semi-nomadic life means people that move continuously from one place to another in search of food and water for themselves and their animals. There are so many people that that do not live for a very long period on a desert. They have definitely they are like nomadic people. They live for some time on that place. They get food, they get water, but when they run out of these things, they try to migrate from that place, then they go to another place. So this is what a semi-nomadic life means, that the people continuously moving from one place to another place in search of the water and for food for their animals and for themselves, so that they can survive. Alright, so by this your question answer session ended over here. I hope you really enjoyed this. It was a small session and I tried my level best to explain all of the things through it. Till then, you all complete all of this work, the previous work as well, maintain your indexes, and if you really want your copy to look visually good, then I will really appreciate that if we will make any kind of diagrams on your blank page. Means if you like to draw the deserts picture or anything that will make your copy visually really good, so I would really appreciate that. I hope you all are staying properly safe. For the ones who have been taking the online classes, we'll try to be more interactive through the live sessions and through our physical classes. Till then, you all take care of yourself. I'm signing